Thanks for joining us on Gallantry. We begin with breaking news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has changed all service chiefs, retaining the Chief of Defense Intelligence. The President named General Olufemi Oluyede as the successor to General Christopher Musa, taking on the role as the new Chief of Defense Staff, the CDS. Major General Wade Shuaibu has been appointed as the new Chief of Army Staff. Air Vice Marshal S.K. Eneke is Chief of Air Staff, while Rear Admiral I. Ibas is the new Chief of Naval Staff. The Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General E.A.P. Udendeye, retains his position. Let's now introduce you to the new Chief of Army Staff, the COAS. As of today, October 24, 2025, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Major General Wade Shuaibu as the new Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army. Now, Major General Wade Shuaibu is a member of the 41st Regular Combatant Corps. He is from the Nigerian Army Armor Corps. His appointment marks a major shake-up in the leadership of the Nigerian Armed Forces and takes immediate effect. And that's not all. His career highlights includes, let's start from the very first one, Chief of Army Staff appointed on October 24, 2025. He was also Theatre Commander Operation Haddon-Cade from 2024 to 2025 and led counter-insurgency operations in the Northeast. He was also Deputy Commandant and Director of Studies, National Defense College, where he provided strategic direction and leadership training for senior officers. He was also GOC 7 Division, Commander Sector 1, Operation Haddon-Cade from 2022 to 2023, and played a key role in frontline operations against terrorism. He was also Director of Training, Army Headquarters, and before 2022 oversaw professional development and combat readiness programs. And here are some quick facts about Major General Wade Shuaibu. He is known for his operational brilliance, discipline, and focus on restructuring training and field operations across the force. Previously, the Chief of Defense Staff, now former Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, was honoured with a football match in his name in Kebbi, with unfettered commitment to support sports development and youth engagement through sports. Our correspondent Shehu Adeboboye compiled this report for Gallantry.
The Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa, OFR, has reaffirmed the unwavering commitment of the Armed Forces of Nigeria to promoting peace, unity, and youth empowerment through sports and other non-kinetic initiatives designed to strengthen national cohesion. Speaking during the grand finale of the CDS Peace and Unity Cup 2025 held on Tuesday, October 21, 2025 in Kebbi State, General Musa, in a statement signed by Director, Defense Information Defense Headquarters, Abuja Brigadier General Chuka Gusau, described the tournament as a celebration of peace, unity, and development anchored on the shared belief that sports can be a bridge between communities and a catalyst for social transformation. The CDS commended the efforts of the Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara States Planning Committee 2025, emphasizing that their collaboration showcased the strength of unity and collective responsibility in building a safer and more prosperous nation. The Peace and Unity Cup was conceived as part of the Armed Forces of Nigeria's non-kinetic strategy to complement ongoing military operations. In the General's words, peace cannot be achieved through force of arms alone, it must be sustained through dialogue, inclusion, empowerment, and community engagement. General Musa highlighted that sports, and football in particular, serves as a unifying platform that transcends ethnic, religious, and regional divides. Sports provides a common platform where young people from diverse backgrounds can meet, compete, and connect as brothers and sisters united by a shared goal. General Musa praised the high level of discipline and performance displayed by the participating teams, noting that the competition had transformed many youths who might otherwise have been vulnerable to social vices or criminal recruitment. This is the kind of transformation we seek, where our youth become builders of peace rather than agents of conflict, he remarked. The CDS also expressed deep appreciation to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering commitment to national development and unity, and to the governor and people of Kebbi State for their warmth and hospitality throughout the event. He equally acknowledged the roles played by traditional institutions, sponsors, security agencies, and the organizers from Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara states. He particularly lauded the commanders and personnel of security agencies in Kebbi State for their professionalism and partnership in maintaining peace and stability. The CDS singled out the GOC 8 Division, the Commander Sector 2 Joint Task Force Operation Hadarin Deji, and other service commanders for their dedication and support. In a direct message to Nigerian youths, General Musa urged them to embrace the values of discipline, teamwork, and perseverance cultivated during the tournament, warning them against being lured into crime. In his words, "Do not allow anyone to convince you to take part in crime. It does not pay. Once there is peace, there will be development," he cautioned. The CDS concluded by calling on Nigerians to renew their collective resolve to build a country where unity thrives, diversity is celebrated, and young people are empowered to fulfill their potential. May the spirit of peace and solidarity continue to shine across Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara states, and indeed the entire nation, he affirmed. The event drew notable attendance, including the governor of Kebbi State, members of the State Executive Council, senior military officers, and local government officials.
In the meantime, the former CDS engagement in the north of the country in Kebbi for the football match, which we told you about earlier, the CDS met with the Council of Traditional Chiefs, noting their support and stated categorically the importance of their role in maintaining security as partners in peace mediation. Our correspondent Shegun Adibaboye in this report again tells us more.
The Chief of Defence Staff, CDS, General Christopher Musa, has commended the Northern Traditional Rulers Council for their unwavering commitment to peace, unity, and national stability. He gave the commendation in a goodwill message delivered during the Northern Traditional Rulers Council General Assembly held on Tuesday, the 21st of October 2025, in Birnin Kebbi, Kebbi State. General Musa, while felicitating with His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto and Chairman of the Council, and other revered traditional rulers, described the theme of the Assembly, strengthening community collaboration for lasting peace and security in northern Nigeria, as both timely and significant. He noted that the theme underscores the critical role traditional institutions play as custodians of culture, morality, and communal harmony essential to ensuring peace and security across the region. General Musa highlighted that traditional rulers remain the bedrock of governance and the first point of contact between government and the people, as he emphasized their invaluable roles in conflict resolution, mediation, and intelligence gathering, stressing that their support has been instrumental to the operational successes of the armed forces in various theater of operations. The defense chief reiterated that peace and security cannot be imposed, but must be nurtured through trust, dialogue, and community collaboration. He therefore advocated a whole-of-society approach that brings together traditional institutions, youth and women groups, religious bodies, and government agencies to counter the narratives of violence and promote unity and tolerance. While assuring the Council of the unwavering commitment of the armed forces of Nigeria to defend the territorial integrity of the nation and protect its citizens, General Musa expressed appreciation for the continuous cooperation and support received from traditional rulers. He called for sustained collaboration towards achieving lasting peace and stability in northern Nigeria and the country at large. The CDS concluded by commending the Northern Traditional Rulers Council for its visionary leadership and dedication to the progress and development of the region, expressing optimism that the Assembly will strengthen existing partnerships and inspire renewed hope for peace and unity. Earlier in his visit to the Kebbi State Government House, the Chief of Defence Staff commended the developmental strides of the state government and expressed delight at being in Kebbi, which he described as home. General Musa appreciated the governor for his continued support to the armed forces and other security agencies, noting that such cooperation remains vital to the success of security operations. He reaffirmed the commitment of the armed forces of Nigeria to ensuring that Kebbi State, the Northwest, and indeed the entire nation return to the peaceful and prosperous state we once knew.
And just before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu changed guards within the military leadership, the former Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, changed soldiers to deal ruthlessly with terrorists, insurgents, and criminal elements in their areas of operation, and leaving them with no story to tell, saying that acts of terrorism must be put to a stop once and for all.
Getting more recruits into the system, both the Army, Air Force, Navy, and other paramilitary, will ensure that nobody stays more than 2 years. So that you come and do your own beat and go. And it is not just to come and sleep. You come and make sure you look for Boko Haram and kill. Anybody who comes to theater and finishes without killing one Boko Haram is not complete. So you must make sure before you go. Don't be so. That's the only way we can finish them. Look for them. They should not be looking for us. We should be looking for them. It's not to go and sit down and wait until they attack or we repel. No.
Now, troops of Operation Hadenkei have neutralized terrorists in Borno and Yobe states, where the new Chief of Army Staff, Major General Shuaibu, was. Over 50 of the insurgents were killed. Insurgents launched simultaneous assaults on troops positions in Dikwa, in Mafa, Gajibo, and Katako, spanning Sector 1 in Borno State and Sector 2 in Yobe State between midnight and 4 a.m. on Wednesday, 23rd of October 2025. Again, Shegun Adeboboye compiled this report for Gallantry.
Let's go and come on, people.
Finish and give me the details. QM, yeah? Give me the details for CITREP.
More stories now. The Air Warfare and Doctrine Center, AWDC Abuja, has conducted a live firing exercise at the Kwena Air Range in Makurdi for participants of the Advanced Air-to-Ground Integration Course and the Joint Fires Observers course. The exercise strengthens coordination between Joint Terminal Attacks Controllers, that's the JTACs, and the Joint Fires Observers, the JFOs, through a range of realistic targeting scenarios, enhancing communications and precision in close air support missions to promote greater synergy between air and land components while reducing the risk of fratricides, collateral damages, and civilian harm. The initiative underscores the Nigerian Army Forces, Air Force's steadfastness and commitment to protecting lives while delivering smart, effective air power that is both disciplined and accountable. Now, troops of 3 Division Sector 2 Operation Enduring Peace in Jos, the Plateau State capital, have neutralized 2 kidnappers during rescue operations in Kukawa, Shawaka, Gunjua and Tunga villages in Kanam local government area of Plateau State. Our correspondent Akindibe Olanrewaju compiled this report.
Troops of 3 Division Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace operating under Sector 2 on the 22nd of October 2025 neutralized 2 kidnappers during rescue operations in Kanam local government area of Plateau State. The rescue operations were conducted following the kidnap of 2 civilians, Muhammadu Soni and Ibrahim Manman along Wankadenji Road in the area. Troops detailed for the operations having obtained credible intelligence cordoned the criminals' general area and made contact with them at the outskirts of Tunga village in Kanam. The kidnappers engaged the troops in a firefight leading to the neutralization of 2 of them while others fled with gunshot wounds. The hideout of the criminals was thoroughly searched and 1 pump-action gun, 1 locally fabricated rifle, 8 cartridges, and other sundry items were recovered. The rescued victims have been handed over to their families after proper security checks were carried out. However, the recovered items are in custody for further action. The Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace says it will continue to frustrate the activities of non-state actors and deny them freedom of action in a bid to protect lives and property of law-abiding residents in the joint operations area.
In the meantime, credible intelligence has confirmed the stockpiling of firearms and ammunition by bandits in Barkinladi local government area of Plateau State in efforts to destroy an enduring peace in the troubled spots of Barkinladi, Mangu, and Riom areas of the state. Akindibe Olarawaju sent in this report for Gallantry.
As part of efforts by security agencies to break the chain of illegal arms dealing and proliferation, credible intelligence confirmed the stockpiling of arms and ammunition by bandits in Barkin Ladi local government area of Plateau State. Following this discovery, troops of Joint Task Force Operation Enduring Peace raided the hideout of a notorious bandit at Rawaya village close to Kazok in Barkin Ladi LGA of Plateau State. The suspect fled shortly before troops arrived at the hideout. However, a thorough search at the hideout led to the discovery of 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 G3 rifle, 1 revolver pistol, 4 AK-47 rifle magazines, 3 G3 rifle magazines, 1,198 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 4 rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition, 3 mobile phones, and other sundry items. The recovered items are in custody for further action. Meanwhile, efforts are ongoing to arrest the fleeing bandit and his collaborators. Operation Enduring Peace will remain decisive in its onslaught against criminal elements, while efforts to keep the joint operations area safe will also be sustained.
And still ahead on Gallantry. Commander 9 Brigade Nigerian Army plays host to executives of the Nigeria Bar Association, the NBA, Lagos State Chapter, the TA Lagbaja Cantonment in Ikeja. Plus, the Commandant Nigeria Defense Academy NDA calls for stronger collaboration with the French Military Academy. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Gallantry, a program of the armed forces' heroism, sacrifices, and achievements. Data feeds are still coming through on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and right here on YouTube. Do like and follow us. The Nigerian Defense Academy, the NDA, is seeking stronger ties with its French counterparts. The French Military Academy, in the areas of military education, leadership development, and of course, language exchange. The Commandant NDA was speaking during a visit of the Commandant ESM Lieutenant General Emmanuel Charlie to the NDA headquarters in Kaduna. There is more on that story.
The Commandant of the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, Major General A.K. Ibrahim, has reaffirmed the NDA's commitment to strengthening collaboration with the French Military Academy, École Spéciale Militaire de Saint-Cyr, ESM, particularly in the areas of military education, leadership development, and language exchange. He made this known on Tuesday, the 21st of October, 2025, during the visit of the Commandant of the ESM, Lieutenant General Emmanuel Charlie, to the NDA headquarters Kaduna. In his address, Major General Ibrahim expressed appreciation for the long-standing cooperation between the two, noting that both institutions share a common mission of nurturing disciplined, skilled, and visionary military leaders. The NDA places a high premium on international cooperation, as it provides our cadets and officers with a broader perspective on leadership and operational excellence. He further stated that Nigeria, being a country with French-speaking neighboring countries, has made it imperative for members of the armed forces to have a working knowledge of the French language to aid interaction, especially during joint operations. General Ibrahim further noted that sustained engagement with the French Military Academy remains vital in enhancing training standards and fostering mutual understanding between the two countries. He traced the over 6 decades history of NDA, stating that over 20,000 officers have graduated from the academy, mainly Nigerians, but with about 500 from allied countries in Africa and beyond. The academy currently has allied cadets from 14 countries undergoing training. The Director of Military Training, DMT, Brigadier General T. Ahmed, briefed the delegation on the NDA's training structure and evolving curriculum, designed to produce disciplined, intellectually sound, and combat-ready officers for the armed forces of Nigeria. As part of the visit, the French delegation undertook a guided tour to the French Language Laboratory and the NDA Hall of Fame.
The Provost, Nigerian Army College of Education, NACO, Ilorin, Brigadier General Emmanuel Chidi Eshabi, hosted a send-forth ceremony in honor of officers who have been posted out of the college after their successful tour of duty. The event, held at the headquarters NACO boardroom, Sobi Cantonment, Ilorin, Kwara State, celebrating the officers' commitment, professionalism, and contributions to the college's growth. In his address, Brigadier General Eshabi commended the outgoing officers for their dedication, diligence, and exceptional performance during their tour of duty. He urged them to remain good ambassadors of the college and the Nigerian Army Education Corps, NAEC, emphasizing the importance of exemplary conduct, discipline, and continuous self-development in their future assignments. Also speaking, the Deputy Provost, Administration, Lieutenant Colonel Vili Goj Burak, alongside other senior officers and civilian staff, commended the officers for their hard work and teamwork. He expressed confidence in their ability to excel in their new postings, describing them as capable professionals who had proven their worth through service. He encouraged them to sustain their enthusiasm and uphold the high standards of NACO wherever they go. Delivering a vote of thanks on behalf of the outgoing officers, Captain Abdulmajid Baker expressed profound gratitude to God for a successful and fulfilling tenure at the college. He appreciated the provost, officers, men, and civilian staff for their support, guidance and mentorship throughout their service. He also assured that they will continue to uphold the values of NACO and contribute positively to the NAEC and the nation. Dignitaries in attendance included the Deputy Provost, Academic, Dr. O.M. Adediji, Acting Registrar, Lieutenant Colonel A.O. Akindele, Director, Directorate of Academic Planning and Quality Assurance, Lieutenant Colonel A.A. Mohammed, Director of Works, Lieutenant Colonel Kilomita Abdul, College Admin Officer, Major S. Ibrahim and other senior staff of the college.
Now, the Bauchi State Urban Water Sewage Corporation is seeking heightened collaboration with the Army in enhancing water supply and sanitation within the Obienu barracks. Take a listen.
The Managing Director Bauchi State Urban Water and Sewerage Corporation Uwani Garba Dagorda on Thursday the 23rd of October 2025 paid a courtesy visit to the Commander Armor Corps, Major General Obinna Chukwudi Ajunwa at the Corps Headquarters, Obienu Barracks, Bauchi. The visit is aimed at strengthening the existing partnership between the Bauchi State Urban Water and Sewerage Corporation and the Nigerian Army Armor Corps, as well as to exploring areas of collaboration in enhancing water supply and sanitation within the Obienu Barracks. In her remarks, the Managing Director Uwani Garba Dagorda commended the Nigerian Army for its unwavering commitment to national security, discipline, and service. She appreciated the cordial relationship between the corporation and the Army, emphasizing the importance of continued collaboration in ensuring effective water distribution and maintenance of water facilities within the barracks. Responding, the Commander, Nigerian Army Armor Corps, Major General O.C. Ajunwa, said he is grateful to the Managing Director for the visit and her team's dedication to improving public utility services in Bauchi State. He assured her of the Corps' readiness to continue supporting initiatives as hers and reaffirmed the Army's commitment to community development through interagency cooperation. The visit featured the signing of visitors' book, presentation of souvenir, interactive session, and a group photograph.
Breast cancer, an epidemic scourge in society, has been brought to the fore at the Breast Cancer Awareness Clinic by the Office of the Resident Representative of the President ECOWAS Commission in Guinea-Bissau, in collaboration with the Force Headquarters and contingents of the ECOWAS Stabilization Support Mission to the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. The report is compiled by Akindele once again.
The Office of the Resident Representative of the President of the ECOWAS Commission in Guinea-Bissau, in collaboration with the Force Headquarters and contingents of the ECOWAS Stabilization Support Mission to the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, conducted a breast cancer awareness campaign in commemoration of the World Breast Cancer Awareness Month, popularly known as the Pink Month. The event was held at the Save Our Souls Grandeur Village School on Wednesday the 22nd of October 2025. As part of the activities, the resident representative of the President of the ECOWAS Commission, Ambassador Ngozi Ukeihe, and the Force Commander, Brigadier General Edward Odiniro Harbo, led participants including troops and students of the SOS school on a 5-kilometer awareness route march through the heart of Bissau City. In her address, Ambassador Ngozi Ukeihe expressed her delight in welcoming dignitaries and participants on behalf of the President of the ECOWAS Commission, His Excellency Dr. Omar Aliu Ture, to the Breast Cancer Awareness Program jointly organized by the Office of the Resident Representative, the Force Headquarters, and contingents of ESSMGB. She stated that she is pleased to be part of a campaign addressing an issue that affects the health and well-being of Bissau Guineans and humanity at large. Ambassador Ukeihe described breast cancer as a silent epidemic with devastating consequences, emphasizing that as partners with a shared responsibility, all must work together to confront this challenge through awareness creation, to increase knowledge, reduce fear, and restore hope. She added that the launch of the ECOWAS Breast Cancer Awareness Program 2025 at the SOS Children's Village, Grandeur, symbolizes the mission's commitment to ensuring a safe and secure environment for all Guineans. Ambassador Ukeihe concluded by stressing that the Breast Cancer Awareness Initiative is not just a one-day event but a continuous commitment to show solidarity with the women and girls of Guinea-Bissau. In his opening remarks, the Force Commander, Brigadier General Edward Odiniro Harbo, highlighted the main objective of the campaign, to educate women and girls of Guinea-Bissau on self-examination methods that promote early detection and help reduce breast cancer risks. He emphasized the importance of the campaign as part of ESSMGB's commitment to enhancing healthcare awareness, promoting preventive practices, and empowering women with knowledge and skills for early detection. The force commander appreciated the impressive turnout of women and girls at the event and encouraged participants to share the vital message of breast cancer prevention with their families and communities.
And with that report, we call it a wrap on Gallantry, as we also congratulate the new CDS and service chiefs. Support the armed forces whichever way you can. Until we come your way again, hopefully, like us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on X. I am Gimbo Umar. Goodbye.